Welcome back to another video. This one is going over the tech demo of AQWorlds Infinity. This is the very first tech demo for AQWorlds Infinity, and the servers are currently online as of the filming of this video. Who gets access to this tech demo? The 15th upholders of AQWorlds. If you guys have been following my content, then you would have already seen a long time ago, back when it was first mentioned, that 15th upholders of AQWorlds will be getting access to the tech demo, and that day has arrived. I will be showing you in this video how to get access to the tech demo, and of course showing you the tech demo for those of you who cannot get access to the tech demo. And largely this is going to be helping accelerate the development of AQWorlds Infinity. In the Manage Account section of AQWorlds, you will be finding down here the AQWorlds Infinity tab. So tap that and you will get access to this. If you scroll down, you're going to be seeing the eligibility. It will be telling you if you do have access to it. Tech demo, you are an AQWorlds 15th upholder. So you will be able to get access to this. And then right down here is a little disclaimer explaining little details about it. So for the Windows version right here, it explains how much you're going to need, which is 733 megabytes, and then it explains how to run it. So basically you need to run the Adventure Quest Worlds Infinity.exe file to start the game, and then log in to your original AQWorlds login. Now, if you're nervous of doing this sort of thing, you can just wait until they upload this to Steam, which will be probably a few tests away. When the game servers are down, the server list will be empty, so you won't be able to see anything there. Mac, Android, and iOS are not for testing right now. However, Mac and Android will be eventually added to testing, but Apple will have to wait until the game goes live. In order to download this, you're going to be clicking on this right here. And then you're going to get this folder right here, so you're going to want to extract everything because this is a zip file. At which point you can open this up, and then you're going to be seeing the AQWorlds Infinity, and this is where you want to go. You might get a prompt like this, which might make you nervous, but if you really want to test this, you're going to have to run anyways. At this point, you can sign in. Make sure to put clear cache on login, because this is going to help with issues that you have in the game. In the server menu, you're going to be seeing the 15th upholder server right there, and that's the one you're going to want to log into. And here we are. This is the very first look at AQWorlds Infinity. So this is pretty awesome right here. So you can talk to this little individual. This is Battleon right here. I've been waiting for you through this portal. There is a new world being born. It looks like our world, yet oddly different. I need you to investigate. So you've got explore the Battleon town, obtain the demo class, quest through Dragon's Lair, and battle in the dev arena. So the top bar right up here, first of all, you've got this right here. This is the loot inventory, where you can see the different loot you get from different stuff. And this stays here. Even between login sessions, you'll see this stuff appear. You've got this right here, which of course is the heal button. This right here is your character thing, showing the character stats. You've got your guild, which doesn't currently work, your friends list, which currently doesn't work, reputations, which is coming soon, your class, which is going to be showing more about your class, and then achievements, all of which are going to be coming soon. Right here is your quest thing. So you've got your all story and adventures. Then you have the world map, and this is currently some of the places you have access to. You have the settings right here. This is in the general settings. In gameplay, you have all these things which you can hide or disable. Now, some of these are pretty nice, like being able to hide other players' pets and things, turning off particles, stuff like this is really going to help when you have more lag issues, which will be a problem for some people in the future, I'm sure. You've got your different chat options right there, and then your account manager stuff. This is a little option right here. Now, for now, this opens up the Battleon thing, but it will be the main menu thing that would open up with that. Last but not least is the inventory right here, and this loads everything. Of course, you've got your weapons, your armors, your helms, your capes, your pets, and then some miscellaneous stuff. This is your classes right here, individual classes. I'll get into the Umbra in a moment, and then you've got these things right here. So that is that. Right down here is your, you can open, minimize, and open that if you want to keep it nice and clean. Of course, the minute you engage in combat, this will be activating your thing right there. This is also to minimize your chat right here. So comes in very, very handy. I will get into the class in a moment. And this is Battleon right here. You're going to see some leaves falling down there. You'll see rays of light shining in on the side too, which looks really nice. Lots of NPCs here that you can engage and interact with. Over here, you have even more NPCs, including a little comical bit with this right there. Pretty funny. So, and you also notice this is a scrolling thing. Another nice thing about this is I can click to move, or I can use my WASD. And once this goes through Steam, you'd even be able to use a controller as well to do this. So that's pretty nice. You got some particle effects coming out of there, more NPCs to engage with. Right here you have a chest you can interact with. This is a locked chest. Says that it probably has something really great inside, but the key is in a future tech demo. So that's not something we can get access to right away, but hopefully soon. If you head up this direction, you can enter the grotto, and this is where you'll be able to get access to the class. Now in this location, you need to defeat 14 Frogzards in order to continue to the next location. You're going to know when the area is available because the arrow, the red arrow, will turn gold, meaning you can proceed to the next location. Continue all the way until you get to the boss room. You're going to fight the boss to get the Umbra class. Now let's go over the class. First, you have auto attack. Then you have siphon power. This increases your damage. Then you have siphon health, and this fortifies your vitality. Next is haste hex, and this decreases your skill cooldowns. And then last but not least is embrace the shadow, which makes you transform into a shadow. So the abilities here are as first you've got your auto attack, which is the standard auto attack. Then you have this one right here, siphon power, which does a pretty cool animation. It's the same animation for these ones as well, which is a form of siphoning basically. But a really cool animation is the shadow. Look at that. Transforms you into a completely different look. If you're wondering why it has an orange ear, this is because that is based on your color custom. So unfortunately, it's not linked directly to the face, which is a little bit unusual. So you'll also notice that this changed the entire thing here. You've also got this one at the far end, which is untether, and this removes the shadow form. But with the shadow form, you don't have a standard auto attack. You have the shadow slash. This is a spammable directional AoE attack. Next, you have the shadow pool. If you hold down the skill, this allows you to retreat into the shadows and gain invincibility for a short time frame. Then you have manifestation. This dishes out damage in a rapid succession, followed by lethal abomination. If you hold down the skill to continuously dispense damage at your enemy. And then last but not least, shadow conduit. Holding down the skill will channel endless amounts of damage to mobs in your presence. So we'll showcase these ones as well. Here's the shadow slash, a spammable directional AoE attack. And this is really, really cool. Look at that. Grouping them all up with really awesome animation. Next, you have this one right down here. If you hold it down, you go invisible, engulfed in shadows. And you can see I'm temporarily invincible. Releasing this will bring it out and cause damage for them as well. Then you get a little cooldown on there. Next is the manifestation, dish out damage in rapid successions. Let's see what this does. Right there, boom, takes out some massive attack on there. Rapid succession is right. So do that one more time. Boom. Very awesome. Next is the lethal abomination. Hold the skill down to continuously dispense damage at your enemies. Holding it down, and look at this. Look at that animation. The final ability is Shadow Conduit. Holding down this will channel endless amounts of damage to mobs in your presence. Sorry. So then you hold this down, and look at that animation. It is building up. Did I hold it down too long? All right, let's try that last ability again. This time I'm not going to hold it down. I'm just going to tap it. And, okay, well, so there you go. That's basically it. If I held it down, then it's supposed to build up and then shoot. I'll try it again, and hopefully it won't glitch this time. But until then, I can do that. That's really cool. I love that animation. I might as well do a little bit of that as well. If you just tap them, they just do it very quickly. They don't stay. This one seems to stay a little bit longer. All right, we're going to try this one more time. If I tap it and let go, there we go. That did that a lot better. So at least I was able to show the distance. But yeah, so this is a really, really cool class. A lot of fun to use this thing. Definitely something worth trying out. If you guys have not tried it out yet, definitely worth doing it. This location that I'm in right here is the arena, the dev arena, where you're able to test out some of the different some of the different mobs in this location and whatnot. Also, if you do the untether, this takes you out of shadow form. So that's what the untether does. And in here you have different places you can go. Like if you want to check out the Zard, this is the Zard location. You then have the one I was just at that. You've got the slime time right here. You have Invisible Man, which has a small little interaction. Apparently somebody, I mean, you can fight the person there. And then you have the Porky Spine right here, and the Fire Festival, which is a mage right there. So pretty cool. Battleon Town might look a little bit different. You're going to notice here the fountain is using a particle effect, which of course you don't have in AQWorlds, but that is going to be the new replacement for a lot of the animations, is the particle stuff. You've got a little random pet dragon right there, largely because in this game mode you cannot, oh, there's Ghost right there. Awesome. So in this game mode, in this game, you cannot have anything beyond, you can just have your cape, your weapon, and then the class of what you have. I forgot to mention there is a jump button. If you tap the space bar, you can jump. I forgot to mention that. Let's jump over, show you guys the Dragon Lair. Now this is currently broken. I believe this is also, do I want to? No, I don't want to. I want to talk to this. So this is the Dragon's Lair right here. Now this, oh, it actually worked this time. Okay, because that was broken for me before, but apparently now it works. So there are quests in this location, as well as Dragon Slayer shop, different stuff in here. You've got this for that. You've got the Dragon's thing also costing gold. Those are in the shop. If you purchase those, or if you get basically any item that you get in here, you can also equip them in AQWorlds. The only one that doesn't work is Umbra. Now that does actually show, I'll showcase that in a moment. So need to take down two of these guys right here. Completed that quest. So I'm glad the quests are now working because they weren't working before. So there you go. Got a complete thing. Kind of shows you how some of the quests can play through. Got another one here telling you to progress on to the next part. Now, I'm not going to continue that in this video. I am instead going to hop over to AQWorlds and show you the classes that you can grab, which you can use in this game. I'm now back in AQWorlds, the Flash version, and as you can see, it does say that I have the Umbra class equipped. However, you'll notice I do not have any abilities because the abilities do not work in this. You've only got the auto attack. So you can technically use it in here, but I don't really see the point in doing that. You'll also notice that the Zardman's Stonehammer carried over as well. I looted that in AQWorlds Infinity, and it's in my inventory in AQWorlds, the Flash version. So yeah, that's pretty cool. If you head to the training hall, you'll be able to grab these 4 classes here because all these 4 classes actually work in AQWorlds Infinity. So they mention the Rogue, they also mention the Warrior, and they mention the Mage working. But I've mained the Healer class in AQWorlds Infinity, so I know the Healer class also works as well. So all 4 of those are apparently working in AQWorlds Infinity. You can just grab them right from the trainers. You'll also notice that the levels do not carry over between the two. Now you do have the gold and your ACs carry over to AQWorld Infinity, but nothing else does. I mean, your items and stuff do, but like your levels, your ranks, all that stuff is going to be new in AQWorlds Infinity. But that is it for this video. I will continue to upload content on the tech demo. Let me know what else you'd like to see in Infinity. If you've got any questions or anything, feel free to post them in the comments. If you enjoyed this one, do me a favor and tap that like button, smash the subscribe, and turn on the notifications so you don't miss any of my uploads. Have a great day and keep those swords swinging.